What's up, people? This is Guerrilla Queenz, representing Los Angeles. I'm Sister Sensi.
Sister Irie. Together we did music with Siva Tonali for 7 years before we even took on the role as Guerrilla Queenz. We were already well versed in each other's style, and I think you can tell that we have a way of complementing what we do. This became Sister Sensi and Irie.
Me and Irie always had a connection for our love of reggae and hip-hop. That was what united us. The name was inspired by this dub poet from Jamaica, Cherry Natural. She spoke in her poem about how, as women, we need to regain our militancy. For us, we understand what she means by that, so we were inspired by that poem and by that poet and her movement and what was going on in Jamaica. We were already doing music, and we were like, let's do this project under Guerrilla Queenz. At the same time, be able to pay homage to all the freedom fighter women out there who have sacrificed their lives for protecting their land and their ceremonies and their way of life. So that's why we dedicated this project to Guerrilla Queenz.
We just basically wanted to make sure that we understood that the path that we've chosen to use our word as a weapon came with that kind of mentality that was very militant and very straightforward. So when she said to us, calling all Guerrilla Queenz, it just rang true to what our ancestors have done for us, specifically speaking, the females out there. Bas.
I could take you back to when I was in 5th grade, which was like the first time that I ever set foot on a stage to perform and sing in front of an audience. And it was during the Cinco de Mayo festivities that our school had every year, and we had, as a 5th grade class, had decided to do a play, and I volunteered to just perform a song. I don't know how it was, but it's just my memory. It was the first time I ever sang, and I wrote this song about saving the endangered animals. And you know, and my teachers were like, wow, we can't wait to see what comes from this child that's like up there performing, singing this song that she made about saving the endangered animals. So that's like where I see, you know, the spark out of me in music. Now I've done different projects, and this is me now, you know, representing Guerrilla Queenz.
I was like 5 years old, and I was doing one of those school dances in a hula skirt and whatever, and we watched the 2nd graders go up, and they were like breakdancing. They brought out the cardboard, they had somebody DJing, and I was just like, what? I want to do that. Like, that's what I really want to do. So from that point on, I remember being really interested in like writing music and writing poetry and just making up stuff, you know. As a little kid, you had a lot of imagination, so I think as an MC, you gotta keep a little bit of that with you. And so when I think about that, my best times were when I was a young one, just having my imagination run free. It's not like today where the kids have like video games and, you know, all kinds of movies and stuff like that to give them the imagination. It was just like we had each other. So, you know, hip-hop inspired me when I was really young. It's been there all my life.
I see it as a loan, a responsibility, a gift, and for what I believe in within my spirituality, like I see it as it's what I'm supposed to do. And also it's just a way of recording our truth, our reality.
It's a calling and it's a blessing, and wherever you stand, it's all the same emotional wave that you tap into, that spiritual connection. Being a poet, being a writer was natural, and I wanted to be connected to my community through that way. We're going to be taking off for the first time ever. We're going to be presenting in New York, in the Bronx, for the 5th anniversary of an event called Mama's Hip Hop Kitchen. Big up La Tere, big up Kathleen. I'm very excited. Like, this is something different. We haven't reached that far out. We find it necessary to be out there participating in something this important. important. So it's called Be the Cure, and it focuses a lot on like health and prosperity, and which is a lot about what we're saying, you know, where our people are at. We need to be healthy spiritually, healthy mentally. So we're just trying to focus on having our word be a part of that healing process in that community. It's really important for us as women of color, as MCs, as poets, as people that are like artists in this community to like connect. I feel like worldwide, globally, truthfully.
We're hoping that by summer we'll be able to drop our album full length, Out to Infiltrate.
We're gonna drop a small LP electronically first. It's gonna come up real soon. Just watch out for it. Out to Infiltrate 2012. Guerrilla Queenz.
All I can say is just keep supporting. We're taking it back to the communities. We're taking back hip hop into the streets, into the projects. That's what our whole mission is taking back hip hop. I want to see hip hop back in the streets, on the corners. Like, it's needed, you know? Get off your butt, inspire each other.
You just had a word with Guerrilla Queenz. Much respect, Street Inc.